and welcome back to another video. I'm in stunning Cornwall. One of the things I wanted to try whilst I was here was the active track hack on the DJI Mini 2. But first, time to go surfing. The waves are looking pretty massive out there, so I think this is going to look impressive. That's a good one. It's quite hard work when they're this big. So as you can see, those waves were pretty epic, and when you've been in the Cornish Sea, what you have to do next is go for a Cornish tea. So for the cream tea, we've found this gem of a cafe. It's called the Jam Pot. It's just up from the beach. It's on the way back to the campsite. Perfect. Delicacy. Wonderful. What are you laughing at?
Your face! You should have seen it! Like...
The campsite we're on is called Churchtown. Great campsite, good facilities. The sea is just about 5 minutes walk over the sand dunes, and just let me show you our camp setup because I think it's the coolest on the site. It's not this behind me here. Oh no, we've gone for something way cooler than that. The Rainbow Teepee. Let me show you inside. And we go into the Rainbow Teepee. There it is. Pretty spacious. You do feel like you're in the circus, but it's pretty cool. It's a great teepee, we love it, really spacious, really quick to put up. But when you need to upload things to YouTube, to Instagram, you need the internet. And the internet here in Cornwall is not very good at all. So I've had to turn this into a smart teepee. I've done that by having an antenna. This is from Pointing, this is the X-Pol, and that is connected to the Netgear Nighthawk M1 mobile hotspot router, so that broadcasts a Wi-Fi signal that the kids can connect to with the tablets and I can connect to as well. I don't know if that would work better on the outside of the tent, maybe it would, but there's nowhere on the outside to fix it to. I've got it for our new van, there'll be another video on that, but for the time being it's up there and it gives me a bit of something. It definitely gives me more chance of internet than if I didn't have it, so that's working pretty well, pleased with that. Okay, I think the Mini 2 is a superb drone, really intuitive, very easy to fly, although I have managed to crash it. But I have been really impressed with it. It's really impressed me with its ability to fly in the wind. I've flown it in strong winds, which I was convinced would be too strong, but it just flew stable. And I'm really impressed with the image I get from the 4K sensor. It's small, lightweight, easy to travel with for bringing away on family holidays like this one. So much to love about the Mini 2. I can't really fault it in any way. The one thing I would like, and this isn't a fault of the drone because I knew this before I bought it, it doesn't have active track, it won't follow you. This is something that I would quite like because I do things like mountain biking, and when I'm out with the family, I just think it would be great to have a drone that tracks you. I watch two great drone-based YouTube channels, Darren McCarty and Matthew Brennan. Both of those channels have a heavy focus on the Mini 2, so I feel like those guys have sort of been my mentor as I've been deciding, first of all, whether to buy the Mini 2, and then as I've been learning to fly it. Those two channels have been invaluable to me, so definitely check them out if you haven't already. Both of them have talked about this hack. It's widely talked about that with the Mini 2 there is an active track hack. Both of these hacks use the QUICKSHOT function. One of them is the circle, and the idea is that the little green tracking box that locks onto the subject, it will stay locked onto the subject even if it's moving, so it simulates a following tracking shot. But Matthew Brennan thinks that the Helix option in the QUICKSHOTs is even better. So I'm going to get out there, try both these hacks and see if I can squeeze at least a few usable seconds of following footage out of the Mini 2. I don't think that really worked out so well for me. I don't think those hacks worked great. It's maybe because it's low light, it is getting towards the end of the day, but it's the only time I could get down to the beach today, and also it's the only time the beach is quiet enough to be able to practice this active track, and I needed a nice long area, so I just thought the beach was ideal. I did squeeze a few usable seconds of following, I think, out of it. The circle worked best for me, and it was the circle take where I jogged along. I think that works best because the drone's trying to get around you to do the circle, and because it can't catch up with you and it can't complete the circle, for a few seconds it looks like it's alongside you and it's giving you the feel of a tracking shot, but it's only for a few seconds. The Helix I didn't have much luck with. I just felt that it was getting too far away from me as it was spiraling up, and it just kept losing me. So maybe it was something I was doing wrong. Maybe I needed to, you know, set the height to lower. I don't know. I'm going to continue to play around. What I do know, what I have discovered from this experiment is that if you want to get following on the Mini 2, it's going to be fiddly, it's going to require patience, it's going to be hit and miss. It might take 30 minutes, an hour to get a few seconds of usable footage. Maybe I'll do more of that, I don't know, but I do want a drone that just does it properly. If I'm mountain biking and I want the drone to follow me, the Mini 2 is never going to do that. It's not designed for that, so I would have to get a different type of drone. But if you just want to try and get a few seconds of nice following footage just to insert in a bit of a video, then I think you can get that with the Mini 2, and it's kind of fun to play around and try these hacks and try and get the drone to do something that it isn't designed to do. I will persevere, I will continue to try these following moves out, but I don't think it's an easy thing to do, and I think it requires time and effort to put into just getting a few seconds of footage. So that's my experiment, not very scientific, moderate success, limited success, but yeah, maybe it's going to be the Mini 3 for me. So that's it, our week in Cornwall has come to an end. We've had a great time. It's not been the sunniest of weeks, but that doesn't matter too much when you're going in the waves every day. That's just UK weather for you. You've just got to roll with the blows. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you like this content, please consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next video.